welcome.
So, hello, I'm Christina. I hope I don't bore you to death about contemporary art and VR instead of doing, I don't know, games or something more exciting. But, well, so the thing is that contemporary art is a very, very powerful means of conveying messages. And I'm not discerning it from many other kinds of art like literature and theater, but visual arts, they have this unique abstraction where VR can add up to it so much. So I'm gonna just, state some works of art that started that were made either in VR or something close to it. And I'm gonna start with one of the latest ones that inspired me as well, working in this field. The Acute Art VR Museum, which is actually it's a platform with many, many contemporary artists that are very well known to the public that don't work in digital art, most of them, like Eliasson, who does interactive installations on light, Abramovich, who does performance, Anish Kapoor, who does great installations in spaces, etc. And the very interesting part of it is that if you know their work, their non-digital work, you're going to recognize whose art piece is which. I mean, Kapoor's colors can be very much discerned in this simple mere screenshot of his interactive work. Jeff Koons' work as well is he just took his art and he put it in VR, and that's a different, completely different work of art in its totality. But let's see who started it all. One of the pioneers in interactive art was Geoffrey Shaw. 1989, we had this incredible installation, The Legible City, which was not VR, it was mostly a cave system, an interactive cave system where you could tour around with a bike and read the city. That's what the title says otherwise. Then you had like almost 10 years afterwards at Ars Electronica, World Skin, not shocking, but very powerful work of art by Maurice Benayoun, where basically you could take pictures of this VR environment, this virtual war environment, and you took a part of it with you. Every picture, every shot in the virtual environment resulted in blanking out parts of it. So it remained nothing in the end. To jump forward many, many years, Terra Nova, an interactive performance, theater performance, let's say, by crew, where the members of the audience actually became the actors. A couple of years afterwards, The Machine to Be Another by Be Another Lab, where they did this great experiment on gender swap, and they experimented even more with having, for example, a person that cannot walk properly alongside with a dancer and having them swap perspectives via an Oculus Rift with cameras on top of it. And now, since I have 1.5 minutes left, I'm going to bore you to death with my stuff. So, well, I started in art and VR master in Greece, which is very important to see that we have an art school, the Athens School of Fine Arts, doing such a master's degree. And that's where I fell in love with, creating environments that are powerful, that are immersive, that strip any kind of, distraction from the viewer. And this was part of a group project where I was in that anyway. And afterwards, I was trying to find out what's the added value if we add elements of surprise in VR, like, for example, in this, the Cauchemar Léger, it was called. I exhibited at Ars Electronica, the part of the Paris State University stand. There you had the added value of physical interaction with someone who was in VR and who didn't expect it in a virtual nightmare kind of situation. And to finish, so that because I don't have any more time, I guess, The thing that we're exhibiting here, the Cacophony project, as we call it, with me and my team and Vera, is a virtual reality experience on information bias, opinion, censorship, and well, you can basically go see it in the Amaze exhibition. Thank you very much.